And now will Ed Anderson and Louis Kozloff please come to the podium.
Good evening, Dr. Gutman, Chairman Cohen, honorees, guests, family. It is my honor to be here tonight, just to tell you a little bit about our story. Lou and I met about 58 years ago when we were on a Penn basketball recruiting visit. And little did we know at that time that we'd be here tonight on this stage, and I'd be presenting him with this amazing award. Let alone we would be here and be the best of friends, teammates, housemates, colleagues, and for me, the brother that I never had. As an undergraduate, Lou was the paradigm of the scholar athlete. He was an elite world-class swimmer. At one time, he was third in the world in the 50-yard freestyle swimming, became captain of the varsity swim team, and later inducted into the Penn Sports Hall of Fame. Phi Kappa Beta, Chemistry Honor Society, graduating cum laude with distinction, and this continued in medical school with honors and a great career. After he completed his surgical training, Lou started his own practice, but continued to teach and mentor medical students, residents, fellows, and remained involved with and engaged with the University of Pennsylvania School of Medicine. He served on the sports board. He was a member of the undergraduate reunion committees, served as co-chairman and chairman of the medical school reunion committees, and chairman of the Medical Alumni Advisory Council. For his outstanding work and contributions in these committees, Lou was awarded the Medical Alumni Service Award of 2011 by the medical school. Lou has not only given his time and knowledge to serve the university, he has shared in his resources and inspired his classmates and others to follow his lead. He co-sponsored the donation of the Anderson Kozloff Thompson classroom in the Jordan Medical Education Building, and in gratitude for the education that we received jointly, established the Anderson Kozloff Scholarship, providing aid for Penn undergraduates attending the Perelman School of Medicine. Lou and his wife, Rini, here were the lead sponsors of the Kozloff Family Room at the Siping Ling Sports Center, and have made other amazing contributions to our school. Lou is an amazing individual, a devoted husband, father, brother, grandfather, and a loyal Penn supporter. He too bleeds red and blue, and he should know he's a vascular surgeon. Lou's dad, Henry Kozloff, won this award in 1969. He too was an accomplished physician, athlete who loved Penn. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. This recognition of both father and son is rare in the history of this award, and I am proud and honored to present Lou the 2018 Alumni Award of Merit for your untiring service and dedication to the University of Pennsylvania. And God bless you.
You know, Eddie threw me his first assist when we were on the Palestra back in 1961, and he's still giving them to me. Former Vice President Dan Quayle once stepped up to a podium and said, "Before I begin speaking, let me say a few words." In that spirit, before I launch into my acceptance speech, let me tell you an apocryphal story from the Kozloff family annals. My wife is now wincing. It was the fall of 1960. I was a senior in high school, and my dad, Henry Kozloff, class of 35, probably the most avid, rabid Penn loyalist that ever walked the face of this planet, came to me and said, "Lou, we have to have a serious talk." Don't get nervous. It wasn't that talk. Come on. I was 16. I was suffused with testosterone. I knew everything there was to know about love and women and sex and life. No, Dad said to me, "We need to talk about where you're going to college." And he said to me, "I'm going to make this easy. Easy choice. You can go to Penn or you can go to hell." He claimed he was kidding. But anyone who knew my dad knew very well that there was more than a smidgen of truth to that one. So, you're smart people out there. You probably figured out what I chose. And here we are. We come to this day. So at this point, allow me to metamorphose into one of my other personae and become a teacher. You're my captive students. You're going to have to listen to my lecture. And imagine, instead of this embarrassing large rendition of my name on the screen back there, I've got my PowerPoint presentation. And don't get nervous, there's only one slide. But it's a bullet list. And the title of the bullet list is this: How to Get the Most from a University of Pennsylvania Experience. So let's go down that list. First bullet: meet, date, fall in love with, marry the prettiest, smartest, sexiest girl on campus, stay married to her for over 50 years, and continue to marvel at the fact that you may have actually found someone who loves you as much as you love her. That was easy, one for one. Second bullet: when you go home, make sure your younger siblings appreciate how much you love this school. So much so that Dad doesn't have to remake the famous speech. Well, I did that too. Jim Kozloff, class of 69. Sue Kozloff-Bilski, class of 75. So I'm 2 for 2. Third bullet: do the same with your children. Make sure they know how much you love the school. I didn't make the Henry Kozloff speech, but I will tell you I gave them one caveat. Having been a Penn athlete, I told both of my children that if they went to Princeton or Villanova, I wasn't paying tuition. Now, Amy, my wife thinks I should apologize to you for that one, but having seen you at enough Penn football and basketball games, I have a feeling you get it. So, paradoxically, I'm sorry, I'm not apologizing. Bullet 4, to quote Mark Twain about going to college: don't get your studies get in the way of your education. Don't just go to class. Take advantage of what I think is the single greatest asset of this university: the people. Make the best friends you're ever going to make. Keep them for life. I've done that, and as testimony to that, many of them are sitting here in the audience tonight. 2 of them, in fact, are prior winners of this award. Al Levin, class of 64. Ed Anderson has already characterized himself, stole my words. Roommate, teammate, classmate. And although looking at the 2 of us now, it's kind of hard to discern the family resemblance, my brother, in every sense of the word, saved DNA. So, bullet 4, I think I did that too. Bullet 5's been tougher. Give back. As should be obvious by now, this school has given me far more than I'm ever going to repay. I know I'm never going to get even, but you know what? I'm going to keep trying. So finally, let me thank everybody President Gutman, Chairman Cohen, members of the committee, and my fellow award winners, both past and here today, thank you. Thank you for teaching the teacher that it's possible to be humble and proud at the same time. I'm obviously proud of being here, but I'm also humbled by the fact that my name now joins a list of some truly formidable and impressive people. I'm overwhelmed by that. And at this point, what I was going to say was thank you from the bottom of my heart, but with the added anatomic knowledge that comes with my chosen profession, let me amend that a tiny bit to, from the distal apex of my right auricular appendage, all the way out to the bottom apex of my left ventricle, I thank you all. I thank Penn. And above all, I thank my dad for giving me the easiest damn choice I ever had to make 60 years ago. Thank you.